So we're seeing an increase in shingles, especially in younger adults. And we have to ask, what's compromising the immune system of our adults?
Girl, you've got questions. Questions about your body and how to feel good in it, about your hormones and how to keep them in check. Questions about your sex life and your whole health. Can you imagine having a best girlfriend who was also a triple board certified OBGYN? A girlfriend doctor you could call and ask or tell her anything. Someone who could show you how to live any stage of life, before, during, or after menopause, in a big, bold, and beautiful way. Well, friends, I'm your girlfriend doctor. I believe you are meant to flourish and shine, to embrace life and awaken to all its possibilities. Let's get there together. Welcome to our show.
Ever feel like you're doing everything right, and yet all of a sudden you come down with the flu, a cold, a diagnosis? Maybe you get diagnosed with cancer. Maybe you get diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, thyroid, or your hair starts falling out and you think, hold on a second. Wait, I've been doing everything right. What's going on? Or maybe you come down with shingles. Oh, yes. That's a kick butt wake up call right there. There are many wake up calls we get in life that say, okay, maybe there's something better we can be doing. Welcome to the Girlfriend Doctor Show. This is Dr. Anna Cabeca, and I'm thrilled to be here with you. I'm here to help you on your journey and kind of like dig in deep to figure out what's blocking you from experiencing optimal health and wellness, mind, body, and spirit, and to help you thrive in life before, during, and after menopause for you and those who love you. So today on the Girlfriend Doctor Show, we're going to talk about our immune system. And I'm going to share with you a very personal experience that I've had recently with shingles. Listen, you guys, I feel like I am so healthy, right? And I have been busy nonstop. And recently I was traveling to and from East Texas, driving my dually truck, hauling my 33-foot 4-horse trailer with living quarters. I mean, that's a big vehicle, right? Loving it, taking my daughter to her horse shows, driving here and there, flying to Napa for an amazing family vacation where we were certainly gluttonous, amazing food and wine and good times. And then traveling back and then heading out to do a documentary with my dear friend, Dr. Trevor Cates in Park City, Utah. And what happened was I noticed at Park City, the morning I woke up, I had a lesion on my back. That was a Friday morning. I had a lesion on my back. I'm like, maybe I got a tick bite when I was out in East Texas in the camper, or, a mosquito bite, some kind of bug bite. And, continued on my merry way, went for a healthy long walk and jog and, ate my good keto green food, just pedal to the metal, right? Because I'm feeling amazing. And the next morning I wake up back in Dallas, Texas, flew back home, and I had 4 lesions along my back. And I said, oh no, this isn't a bug bite. What's going on here? And I knew in the back of my mind that's shingles. In medicine, we have an expression. If it has stripes, it's most likely a zebra. But my differential brain, my, inquisitive brain, and I went into, could it be, because I was itching in the front of my breast as well, all along the bra line. And could it be inflammatory cancer? Could it be, what else could it be? Thinking of all these differentials that it possibly could be. But lo and behold, I was sure it was shingles. And right away, I got so angry at my body. I was angry. Like, how can you kick me in the butt like this? Essentially, I've been doing great, feeling great. The world is opening back up. I'm traveling here, there, and everywhere again. And, life is good. I'm having fun. Like, how dare you, my body, give me shingles? Like, how did this happen? I'm only 54, soon to be 55, but at this point, only 54. And that is, and way healthy. And then I had to question, well, am I really? Am I doing too much? And let me tell you, the shingles started to spread. So I'm going to show you some pictures. It's fine. You guys are listening. My podcast is all over iTunes, whether you're on iTunes, Podcast Addict, Spotify, iHeartRadio, but I also do the video on YouTube. And I think it's really important, if you want to come over to my YouTube channel and subscribe, you'll be able to see when I host a new video. But I'm just showing, and I'll just tell you what a dermatome is. So shingles is herpes zoster. It comes from varicella zoster, chickenpox, right? The chickenpox virus that we have as a kid. It gets dormant and buries itself in a nerve dermatome. Dermatomes are all over our bodies from head to toe, and they are horizontal. They wrap around our body in different ways. And what happens with shingles, it emerges from a dermatome, either one or two dermatomes. So for me, it was T4, T5, meaning around thoracic vertebrae, number 4 or number 5, and it was in this area, so wrapped around to my breast, and it started out small, but the itching was all the way anterior. The thing about shingles, because it's on this nerve pathway, this dermatome, it can just radiate around you and kind of wrap you, and typically stays on the one half side of your body. So that's classic symbols. When we look at images of shingles, we can see a lot of images of shingles in which they wrap. They're along a one or two dermatomes, and it's red, itchy, and it will get to a vesicular head, kind of like chickenpox when you were little, and a little, almost like a little pustule. It can also be, and this is where it's really dangerous, when it's on the neck and face or around the eye. And that's challenging because it can cause a problem with vision and can cause an incredible amount of pain. And the issue with shingles is that can cause pain long term. Now, in general, 1 in 1,000 of us will experience shingles, according to the research. So 1 in 1,000. But what's fascinating is that shingles in adults 30 and over, according to CDC, has been increasing over time since 1998. So we're seeing an increase in shingles, especially in younger adults. And we have to ask, what's compromising the immune system of our adults? Well, what compromised my immune system? Was it stress? Was it going off my keto green for a while, eating a food sensitivity, dairy? And I kind of got angry at my body. I said, I'm good 99.9% of the time. And is that what's happening? Or, and this is really important, because when we are stressed, when we're constantly going, and we take time to relax. So when we're stressed, we're pumping out cortisol, which is our natural steroid hormone. It's a natural anti-inflammatory hormone. And when all of a sudden you go on vacation, you're chilling, you're having fun, you're doing great, cortisol will be, will come back down to a nice low normal level. You're not pushing out cortisol. So if there's inflammation that's just been brewing essentially, but's been suppressed with cortisol, it can flare up. It's a reason why, when you take that work vacation for 3, 4, 5 days and you get a cold during that vacation, that can be because all of a sudden your cortisol levels go from high stress, high levels, to being nice and easy, not needing to constantly be the first line of defense for you and your primary hormone during that time. And infections can brew that were there to begin with. So I kind of think that that's what was going on with me, that all of a sudden I'm taking time to play, and the daily, everyday stress that I experience was able to be released so much, because I think for me, especially during the vacation, I had all 4 of my daughters with me. As a mom, like from that time of that positive pregnancy test, you kind of start worrying about your kids. Where are they? What's going on? How are they doing? There's that. Plus, I'm running a business. Plus, I have a team of 30 employees around the world now. And, life's busy. So taking that time away and definitely having my daughters with me, there's so much peace of mind with that, right? So maybe my cortisol was able to chill out, but the shingles kind of immersed its ugly head. And so I was angry at my body for allowing this infection to happen. And as I was angry, my shingles got worse and worse and worse. But let me tell you, as soon as I knew it was shingles, I immediately started antiviral therapy. There's three key forms of antiviral therapy. There's famciclovir, valciclovir, and acyclovir. I used valciclovir, known as Valtrex. I used 1 gram twice a day, and I started taking it on that Saturday, 1 gram 3 times a day. You want to take it 3 times a day in the form of Valtrex, 3 times a day. So I started taking it right away. And I, started boosting my other immune boosting supplements. And I'll put a link here in the show notes for my Mama Doctor's immune boosting supplements. So we started taking it. And I'll talk more about what those are. And then came Tuesday where I'd been angry at my body. And finally I said, you know what? Thank you for showing me I needed to do something different. Thank you for showing me I needed to do something different, that, I'm not invincible. I need to take breaks. I can't do, like the pedal to the metal every day, even though the world's open and I'm able to. I really need to pace myself in certain ways and have more fun on a regular basis, letting go of stress and worry that keeps that cortisol, especially with my history of PTSD, that keeps my cortisol pumping out and keeps, and that keeps me in fight and flight. That's when we're really shooting out adrenaline and cortisol. So that was so eye-opening. So I did that on Tuesday. I started saying, okay, I'm just thank my body. Thank you for showing me. All right, I'm honoring you. I'm giving you the rest you're asking for. Wednesday, it was better. And by the following Saturday, it was completely gone. So I beat shingles in less than a week. This episode of the show is sponsored by Mighty Maca Plus. Mighty Maca Plus is the superfood green drink with over 30 amazing ingredients, including adaptogens and kosher organic maca from Peru that really work together to help support your body, balance your hormones, decrease inflammation, and give you that energy. Stop that 3 o'clock lull, as well as help you get a better night's sleep. So if you're feeling sluggish, struggling with PMS, brain fog, hot flashes, low libido, or other issues, it is time to try Mighty Maca Plus. It is just what the doctor ordered. To try Mighty Maca Plus risk-free, go to dranna.com and use SHOW10 to get 10% off your first order. Now I'll share with you what I also did. I definitely did my Mama Doctor's bundle. And you can get that, just search on the internet. You can easily just search on the internet for Mama Doctor's Immunity Bundle or Dr. Anna Cabeca Immune Protocol, and you'll find my Mama Doctor's Immunity Bundle. So that'll pop up. And then I'll show you what's in it. What's in it is certainly the Mighty Maca, which was key for me. And I did 4 to 6 scoops a day, just kept drinking Mighty Maca, 4 to 6 scoops a day, and making sure I'm getting plenty of alkalinizing greens to help alkalinize the body, remove acidity. And Mighty Maca is over 30 superfoods. So the adaptogenic power of these superfoods combine to really help in times of stress. And then added Ray of Strength formula, which is my vitamin D3 K2. It's 10,000 IUs of D3 per capsule. And I tell you, in the Immune Doctor, my Mama Doctor's protocol, which you can download right from that page where you see my immune bundle, I go through what are best ways to prevent or to treat when you're having a flu, or maybe you're exposed to COVID, or you're feeling exhausted, or immune, any autoimmune, flu, cold, any of that, you want to start this immune protocol. So vitamin D3 is really, really powerful. And so I took 100,000 units right away, and And that is game changing. There's great science behind using vitamin D3 in the treatment of shingles. So you want to have D3 on hand no matter what, especially like my form is definitely incredibly clean and good and very bioavailable. So it's 10,000 IUs per one capsule. Most of what you get is one. So you would need to take 1,000 IUs. So you would need to take 100 of those. Don't do it because there's a lot of filler. So with the Ray of Strength or D3K2, it has 10,000 IUs of D3 and K2 balanced in it with 250 micrograms of K2. So that's really per capsule. So very beneficial. And vitamin C. Vitamin C is our immune champion, and that's why I call that. Vitamin C is necessary on a regular basis because it's so supportive to our body. It helps with blood flow and vascular health. And that is, again, to help boost our immune system. It's good for decreasing your risk of urinary tract infections. I have my clients take 2 immune champions a day, especially if they've had recurrent bladder infections. But I bolus the vitamin C, 2 capsules 3 times a day, and I kept that up, and then my symptoms started improving. So that was really important. It didn't get past the 4 lesions that I noticed on Saturday, and but the itching and everything went away completely that next Wednesday morning after changing my attitude. I think there's a correlation there, you guys. I really believe that. So those are key. And then additional components of the immune bundle is zinc and Detox Warrior, which is N-acetylcysteine, which will help your body improve glutathione production. And again, that's completely, you can download that in my Mama Doctor's immune boosting protocol, so you can see how I recommend that. And just share with you other people that have been using the immune bundle. Gwen said, started 2 weeks ago and feels great. Seems to be a good balance for me. Colleen said, it's a great product. Maritza said, this bundle is the solution for the pandemic time that we live today. I bought this bundle because I want my family to be protected. And Jody said, awesome bundle to get all you need in one convenient place. Lisa said, love the doctor's bundle. I trust that these are high quality products and feel like I'm really boosting my immune system by taking them. And this, again, if you have had exposure, you're getting early signs of anything, flu, cold, any autoimmune, anything, right? Like, so for me, it was shingles. And that can be really bad. You can just Google shingles on the internet and you will see some terrible cases. But for me, went from that 1 lesion on Friday morning to 4 that Saturday. And then by Wednesday, everything started to clear up. And by Saturday, I was completely good and taking my Friday, I was able to take my infrared hot yoga class again and did that. But those are things I did to help boost my immune system, to help me get through shingles. Now, there is a shingles vaccine, and it's Shingrex in the US. We used to have 2, but as of last year, we just have the 1. And it's supposed to decrease your risk of shingles within those 5 years. We should have 85% protection. Actually, that's what the literature says. 85% protection. It's not foolproof, but it is that protective. And technically, if you do have shingles once, you shouldn't get it again, but it can be really devastating. So depending on your immune system, you want to consider this shot, this Shingrex. So that's something that you can consider, look at, talk with your doctor if you're over 50. Let me tell you, it was really scary for me, but I feel great now. There's no neuropathy. Post-herpetic neuralgia is a real complication of shingles. And what that does, that can include so much with that, right? The post-herpetic neuralgia can cause pain that lasts for quite a long time. So we really want to get ahead of shingles if we have it, keep the immune bundle on hand, and really think about, okay, how are we treating our body? Like, are we nourishing? Are we doing that? For me, it was the infrared hot yoga sculpt class, intense class, like every day, pretty much every day, or at least 5, 6 days a week. So I have to balance out the activities I'm doing, and then make sure on a daily basis, like I am taking that time to let go of worrisome thoughts. I love the expression that very, you know, meaningful, let go, let God. And to be able to let go and just recognize, because sometimes we live in such a high stress way. We live in such a high stress way, we don't remember what it feels like to relax and take it easy. And it's interesting because I was at the chiropractor office yesterday at Core Health Chiropractic here in Dallas, Dr. Jones, Eric Jones, great guy. So Ava and I were in there, and he goes, Ava, how's your mom doing? Is she taking it easy? It's like, oh no, she's always busy. And I was like, wait, I am taking, I'm like, I'm taking it easy, but checks and balances. so, so sometimes we really have to look at that and see how well are we really doing? How well are we really treating ourselves, and do that little bit better? So, I am here for you. And at dranna.com/show, you can enter your question. I hope you will. Please comment on this in my YouTube channel or here, and be sure what really is meaningful to help us raise our rate so that we can get those million downloads this year is to review the podcast wherever you're listening. So iTunes, Podcast Addict, please leave us a review if you can at iTunes. It really makes a difference in our ratings and will help us reach that million downloads. I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to be here and share information with you and to interact with you. I've got so much good coming in the Girlfriend Doctor show. Love being here with you. Please find me at The Girlfriend Doctor on Instagram, and of course, join our Keto Green community on Facebook. I love the interactions that are happening there, and I look forward to seeing you. Remember, I'm here to help you nourish your body, awaken your mind, your spirit, and your potential. I want to help you shine in every way and embrace your life and those you love with passion. It's a blessing to be with you as always. Till next time. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel here and get those notifications, and comment below. Let me know your thoughts, what you loved, and what your action step is.